Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
He has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rodri, driving on and making good progress. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vardiol looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gullit. Oh, smashing header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Portugal looking to pass their way through. Has a look and place it forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, there's the clearance. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lahm. Nice control. Looking for options for movement. Lahm climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Long ball upfield. Bergomi makes the interception. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. Oh, this is a terrific run. Portugal have it back and can go again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
So, what can they come up with here? Looking to go deep. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Hoeneß going face-to-face with his great rival. Gullit. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Seedorf. Rummenigge. And it's Lahm. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gullit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hullet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Spread neatly. Hullet. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. And now they can clear their lines. Hernes. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Vieira. No way through. Hullet. Over to the left. Lahm. Lahm delivers. That has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them...
He gets big! It's anyone's ball now. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Bellingham. Hernes is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is Ronaldo. Bullet. And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hullet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Bellingham. Guardiola tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Seedorf. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. 60 minutes played. Bellingham always looking for that half a chance. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Out to the left it goes. Played into the box. Cleared without hesitation. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Passes short and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pullet. Hernes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Early ball out from the back.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Elects to cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. And the counter is on. Hernes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. That's Vieira. That'll do under the circumstances. Rodri powering. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8, Seedorf. Número 10.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18.
Ibra goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Número 27, Silvestre. Vamos
Rummenigge.
colocar uma substituição.
Now, can they get him all? Ibrahimovic! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13.
Portugal can make their change now with a break in play.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cruyff. Schneider does well to get it back. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Cruyff works it forward. Bergamy, quality ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he... It's Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gattuso. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Best. No, that's been intercepted. It's a threatening ball. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! And he's there to belt it away. Half-time, extra time. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 5. Ferdinand.
And so the last chance to find a winner. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Forwards and with intent, and it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for options. Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cleared without complication. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, good take in a good area. He can get that clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vinicius Junior. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Spread out to the left. Now here's the terrific header. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. And it's been played through. He's on it. Can he get away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Best. Thuram kept aware. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Both sets of players have run themselves into the ground here, Peter, and as extra times go, I think I'll remember this for a while.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Ibrahimovic is first to take the long walk. And he has done his bit.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Haaland steps up for his penalty. One-one.
He just did what he was asked.
Rummenigge is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Schneider is second man up. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
This then to level matters. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
The third man in the queue. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Portugal are looking to keep pace here. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
The margin of error is 0. Yes, that's how you do it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Manchester United at the point of no return. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Where does this end? Their 8th penalty taker. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
So where on earth is this heading? We're up to 9. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Manchester United must score here to stay in it.
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Van Dijk makes it extraordinarily and reluctantly to the front of the queue. Oh, he's hit the upright!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Donnarumma must save it. that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And if we did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, clearly only... It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Haaland. Pressure coming in from all directions. Haaland. Out towards the flank. Good ball, good take. Zanetti crosses. Long ball upfield. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge. Gullit. Hoeneß. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Not the most accurate pass. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Rodri. Rodri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's cut it out. Lahm. Portugal have reclaimed it. Donnarumma punts it upfield. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, can he get onto this? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they're quick to get it back. He's picked his way through. Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control.
There's a quick free kick. Now there's a fine ball. Bellingham, that is a brilliant interception. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Seedorf. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Lahm. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Drives it in. He's got full. Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's decided to go for it. And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland finds himself offside. Can he get it through? Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hoeneß is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland! Now that looks a decent ball. Danger averted for now. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some resolute defending there. Lahm. And it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Rummenigge.
Vamos ter minuto de
In with the
compensação.
challenge. Ernest. A beautiful... And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the through ball. Rummenigge. Big chance! What a goal! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Flashes it across. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ernest. And it's Bellingham. And here's Haaland. He's dealt with that really well.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Haaland. Nesta with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham looking for the run. Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread. Back towards the middle. Messi looking to get on the end of this. It's out for a goal kick. Bergomi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergomi. Nicely weighted ball. Nesta cuts it out. Messi. Bergomi. Can he get onto this?
Substituição para Portugal. Número 30, Messi. Número 10. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4.
Ronaldo might just make this.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And he's picked it up out wide. Now what about this cross? Van Dijk getting this one clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Threads one in, and this is Ronaldo. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he was quick to react. And here's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. So what can they make of this? Out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Bullets! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Opts for safety. Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Now it's Gullit. Gullit goes steaming forward, shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, super find. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Gullit is there, and he can get that clear. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Rodri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Portugal finding their passes. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. Ernest. Rummenigge. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Gullit. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball.
Hoeneß really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lahm. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Vardiol cuts it out. That's headed upfield. Hoeneß. And it's Zanetti. Hoeneß was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira. Pull it. It's gone backwards. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bergomi calmly anticipates. And it's Gullit. Zanetti. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a good ball out wide. They get a throw in. And it's Rodri. Tries to pass it. Great chance! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That is good alertness. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Zanetti. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 30.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 10. Número 8. Seedorf.
The pass has gone astray.
Número 9. Ibrahimovic. Vão dar os seus
And
lugares.
here's Haaland.
Número 19.
Haaland ploughing. Decent
Número
chance!
14.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Scholes.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. No way through there. Best. Scholes is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
He's had it taken off him.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it out wide. Zanetti in towards the backs. Oh, smashing header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Now it's Haaland. He's being urged to shoot. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Portugal must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Shifted it to the flank. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Bergomi. Haaland. Rummenigge.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Thinks big chance! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13. Número 16. Lam. Número 5. Ferdinand. Vão dar os seus lugares a Número 4. Número 27. Silvestre. Número 21. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Portugal did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And it's Scholes. Eto'o. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Scholes. Nice interception, well timed. Has a look and place it forward. Eto'o, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Portugal needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Cruyff. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cruyff with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Good ball, good take. Bergkamp. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Scholes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything, it's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end? Now it's Haaland. Great vision. It's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through, and it's pulled. Shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Matheus Cunha. Haaland dominates aerially so often. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? It is a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And it's Eto'o. He's got away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bergkamp promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Matheus Cunha, he's free, he has got space. Now the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Desperate defending required here. Now, can they get him away? Tries to cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. Haaland is first to take the long walk. And he does it with poise.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Haaland is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Rummenigge is second man up. Big character, big moment, big save. Eto'o is the man who's second in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Portugal from one behind. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. Two to the good. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! So it has all ended in hurt. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the counter is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing nice and neat. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bullet. Lahm. Portugal finding their passes. Can he get it through? Hernes. Tries to play it through. Not the most convincing of passes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. And they can counter here. Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Gullit. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here! Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. That's a sharp pass. Ferdinand. And he's been shifted off it. Looking for the run.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Ronaldo. Bergkamp pokes it out wide. Seedorf. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played out to the right. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Pinches it off him. This looks promising. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Bergkamp. Ibra. Shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Knocks it into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chooses to go cross-field. Seedorf.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Seedorf. Lahm. Defending was strong and firm. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, nice touch. Knocks it out wide. Nesta. Seedorf.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gullit with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Nice looking ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Zanetti. Great run on the overlap here. The cross. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Seedorf. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zanetti. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Rodri. And he has been fouled there.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 30.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 10. Número 8, Sidorf. Número 16, Lan. Número 13.
Played out wide. Bergomi.
Voltar aos seus lugares é
Matheus Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches, and he's managed to get free. Nicely shaped. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ibrahimovic. Best out to the right. Here's Scholes. And it's Ibrahimovic. And he's in on goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Looking to play him in. Turns and goes back. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Abandono o relvado. E
So,
vai
who's he
dar
going to be
golo.
aiming for here?
Número 21. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Knocks it out wide. Thuram gets a foot in here. Oh, they can break here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rodri plays a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Matheus Cunha is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He can run onto that. Brilliantly cut out.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
3 minutos de compensação.
Haaland with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rodri gets it away. Bergomi getting this one clear. Vieira. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Portugal lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. it.